Santana, they were saying you would with him. They were saying that.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
Wait a minute, was Young Miami really just a cover-up for Diddy and Saucy Santana's relationship? Child, y'all better get in here for this mess because Saucy Santana just had the audacity to sit in an interview and defend Diddy against the allegations that have been swirling around him. People were already speculating that there was something going on between Diddy and Santana, but this right here, this nonsense definitely made people dig even deeper. And baby, they found receipts that seemed to prove Santana was getting put through that mattress by Diddy himself. To make matters even worse, people found a song where Santana straight up confessed that Diddy was his sugar daddy. But at the time, that line flew right over people's heads, because let's be real, nobody was actually streaming his music like that. Now, if you remember, Young Miami was out here raising cardboard cutouts for Diddy, attending the Met Gala with him, getting flown to different countries for all expense-paid shopping sprees, and was allegedly even receiving $500,000 a month simply for being his girlfriend. At one point, he tried to cut it down to $200,000 a month, but Miami wasn't having it, so he bumped it right back up to $500,000. Once people found out about this, they started to wonder if she had something on him that made him throw all that money her way. Because let's keep it real, ain't nobody handing over $500,000 a month for nothing, unless there's something more going on behind closed doors. At the time, most folks thought he was giving Miami all that money because she was connected to his shady dealings. But word on the street is it goes way deeper than that, and it involves Diddy's alleged secret relationship with none other than Saucy Santana. As I already mentioned, people began digging into this whole situation when they found out Santana had already given us a little hint about his relationship with Diddy in his song, Meet Me in the Streets. The song was initially meant to be a diss track aimed at DJ Academics when he and Santana were going at it on Twitter. But what Santana said in that song got people talking. He dropped some very telling lines that made people think he was confirming his connection to Diddy. In the track, he raps about being a city girl in Diddy's world, mentioning how Academics is pressed about it because he wished he was also part of Diddy's Boy Toys. He even goes on to say, "Oh, I get it. You want to be a city girl. Nah, you really want to be in Diddy's world. Gave his lame tail a skirt. Now he's going to make this man dance. He got an A, and now we've done made this man trans." A lot of people immediately clocked the T and started speculating if Saucy Santana was really out here getting his cheek clapped by Diddy for a check. One person even tweeted, "T is, Santana was in Diddy's world too funny. He made that name drop, but okay." Another person added, "So Saucy is really one of the freak-off boys." Some people claim it's nothing but lyrics, and that Santana probably didn't mean anything by it. But others brought up the fact that Diddy has a history of being attracted to young, overly feminine men, like Saucy Santana. Santana didn't help these rumors at all when he recently did an interview and directly addressed the relationship rumors, defending Diddy in the process. They even brought up the fact that people were saying Young Miami's relationship with Diddy was just a cover-up. And there was even a time when Santana was allegedly linked to Diddy behind Miami's back. But according to Santana, those rumors are absolutely not true. He said, Miami is with the entanglements, and added that if she had ever found out he was with Diddy, she would have left him and ended their friendship immediately.
Do you know how much that used to piss me off?
I never believed it, but I know Santana seen it.
Girl, yes, I used to be on YouTube like, ew. I'm like, first of all, I don't even about to play that. We ain't doing it.
Okay.
We ain't doing it. And Carisha, when nothing that's gay, baby, she ain't gonna play that.
Okay.
So it was just like, I'm just like, and that affected me. I'm like, that's corny. Why y'all saying that I'm my best friend? And like, come on, what is we doing? But yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not my best friend.
Yeah.
As you can see, Saucy Santana went on to claim that Miami doesn't interfere with gay activities. But child, many people came for him, calling him out for straight-up lying. The stories about Diddy allegedly touring guys and engaging in strange behavior with men have been swirling since the 90s, and they aren't going anywhere. But in any case, it seems Miami had no problem tampering with that individual back in the 90s. even though victims are just now coming forward with their stories. In the same interview, they asked Santana what he thought about people dragging Carisha for sharing her side of the story. And baby, he dropped the most outrageous statement you'll ever hear. He said people were mad because they wanted Carisha to be a victim so badly. He went as far as accusing Diddy of touching her, but according to Santana, that never happened. He went on to say that people were just trying to fabricate a story about Diddy as if that weren't horrible enough. But wait, it gets worse. Santana then said he didn't trust any of the victims who were coming forward at this time. And get this, he said Cassie was the only one he trusted. He didn't care that Diddy's bail was refused because, according to him, none of those other accusers had proven Diddy had done anything wrong. Except for Cassie, of course.
She handled the situation like she was supposed to.
I feel like she could have been more vocal, but that is just Carisha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta prove to y'all, think what you want. Whatever I say, when we did the interview, everybody got so mad. I said, how are y'all mad at her about the truth?
They felt like she didn't say enough.
The truth. No, y'all mad at her truth.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all mad because y'all want to say, no, he didn't. Sorry.
Yeah. It doesn't take away from what he has done, what we have seen.
No, you're right. It's like people wanted her to say more, or
people wanted her to
have
say
a more
what they
fucked up
wanted to
situation. Yeah.
People wanted her to say what they wanted to hear.
I agree.
People wanted her to say, because even it was just so funny. Like, even to this day, and I don't know what he did in the past or whatever. I don't know, but a lot that I see was making weird comments. Show. We already saw the video of him in that hotel.
Yeah.
All of these other things that people keep saying, still to this day, it's not proven. They keep denying the bail, but nobody's breaking no evidence. Like, it had got to a point where you could wake up and say, Diddy did this to me? And it was saying no.
To be fair, I feel like they're denying the bill. They keep denying the bill because he's a flight risk.
That's because
if they let him free, could like literally go.
But even still, when I started seeing people started lying on Carisha, and started saying she did it, I was like, I said, so this is a trend now.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, I'm not gonna lie, I never defended
I think
Diddy,
unfortunately
but I
she's
think
just been associated.
Exactly.
But
that was my issue.
Yeah,
leave Carisha alone.
Leave her
That's how
alone,
I
because
feel.
now I'm like.
As you can obviously understand, many were not here for this full debacle. They immediately accused Santana of devaluing every victim who came forward, just because they weren't caught on tape like the others. People had their own thoughts on it, like one individual who said Carisha shouldn't be messing with anything queer, at which point everyone in the industry knew Santana was gay. And then, Santana had the nerve to claim that he wasn't bisexual. After he said, she doesn't mess with anything gay while his people are out here that were by him. That's just insane. He was immediately discredited. But wait, it gets worse. He had to backpedal, saying he could have retained his opinion. But at that point, no one was buying it. Another person chimed in, it's the fact. And let's just say, it wasn't a good fact. So now, I want to know, what do you really think about Santana allegedly sleeping with Diddy? And do you honestly believe Diddy is swinging? I mean, let's be real, Santana gets so upset whenever this gets brought up. Could it be because the truth is just a little too close to home? At this point, y'all know what to do. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to click here to watch this additional extremely disorganized movie.